Good afternoon once again. I'm very pleased to welcome Mr. Scott Tchambers, co-CEO and founder of Seafood Souq. Technology, AI, sustainability, all together. Tell us more about your venture.
Yes, all of those things. Thank you, Sal. So Seafood Souq was a company founded in the UAE in 2018 with the mission to help build a better blue economy using technology. We create a range of products that allow increased transparency, efficiency, and credibility in seafood supply chains.
Yeah, the UAE is very much committed to strengthening its food security as part of the national security, especially after COVID and all what's going on, and in terms of sustainability, securing or procuring most of the stuff locally, including fish and seafood. What are you doing in this regard to trace and to maximize basically the data in this regard?
Yeah, so our premise is essentially that traceability is the precursor to sustainability. So the first thing we need to do is we need to understand the data that's both on the seafood that is brought into this country and imported, as well as the local seafood economy as well. So we're actually in the works on a project to digitize the infrastructure of the local seafood sectors here, emirate by emirate, as well as working with partners and large hotel groups to be able to better understand the seafood procurement and suppliers that are bringing seafood into the country.
All right. And how are you helping hotels such as Accor, for example, in doing so? And what is the impact?
So extremely proud to actually be supporting Novatel's commitment to sustainable hospitality. And that's through allowing traceability at scale across 19 of their GCC properties. And they'll be equipped with a tool called the SFS Audit. This is a tool which allows them to verify product origin, fishing methods, catch certifications, and a host of other metrics. Essentially giving them the tools and the information to be able to take that and make a meaningful, measured move in the improved direction of sustainability.
Yeah, we're talking here about a mix of imported products from abroad, whereby it is basically such as salmon and other things that are traceable, and also about the local produce. How are you maximizing this? Because I've heard that you have a program with the UAE government in this regard.
Yes, we do, yeah. So currently at its early stages, we are in the works of building the digital infrastructure to be able to collect that
Perhaps data. This UAE would be one of the very first countries in the region or even the world.
It absolutely would be, yeah. But it's a problem that's actually experienced worldwide. Quite often governments approach us, they have a challenge on better understanding or getting a true resolution of the local fisheries sector.
So what would you do for them?
So that would be deploying our suite of products which allow recording of catch data information at a vessel level, and then the subsequent steps in the supply chain that actually map and connect that data through a common language, which is the GDST standard.
Okay, and that how would that be relayed basically to the consumer, or to the customers, such as hotels?
Perfect, yeah. So all of our solutions are actually interoperable because they work on a common language. So at a source level, that's the initial true source of truth. We're collecting that data, digitizing it, and then passing it on to the next actor in the supply chain. On the furthest end of the spectrum, nearest to the consumer, you have the hotel, and the hotel would be able to actually pull that information and data through all the way from source, view that information on a dashboard to understand the true traceability level. And then the last element, which is completely consumer facing, is actually the production of a QR code where a guest can actually come into a restaurant, scan that QR code, and see firsthand the journey of that seafood, from the EK flight number that the product was maybe brought in on, if it's local fish caught, from what emirate it came from, landing site validation, vessel validation, and all
and
the
this
data
will be available for the customers or for the guests, right, at hotels?
Absolutely.
Scott, thank you very much for being with us today.